Hello students. Yes, in the previous lecture we have covered two topics. One is angle between the two hands of a clock and the measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon. Now before proceeding further, let's go for one more question from the measure of an angle of a interior angle of a regular polygon. So the question is the number of sides in two regular polygons are in the ratio 5:4, and the difference between them and the difference between their angles is 9 degree. Find the number of sides. Find the number of sides of the polygons. Now since the sides are in the ratio 5:4, so let the number of sides of two polygons be 5n and 4n. Now difference between their angles is 9 degree. So the polygon whose number of sides are 5n, the angle of that will be 5n minus 2 upon 5n into 180 degree. Here we take 180 degree because the difference is in degrees. Minus 4n minus 2 upon 4n into 180 degree is equal to 90. Or this is 5n minus 2 upon 5n minus 4n minus 2 upon 4n is equal to 9 upon 180. So that will be 20. Cross multiply 20 into take LCM, that will give you 4 times 5n minus 2 minus 5 times 4n minus 2 upon 20n is equal to 1. So this 20 and 20 cancels. Cross multiply 20n minus 8 minus 20n plus 10 is equal to n. This implies n is equal to 2. So n is equal to 2. Therefore, number of sides are 5n is equal to 10 and 4n is equal to 8. 10 and 8 respectively. So you need to be careful. In the previous question which we have done in previous lecture, we have taken the angle in radians, but since here the difference is given in degrees, so we have taken the angle in degrees. Now from here we proceed to our last topic, which is a theorem that says the number of radians in an angle subtended by an arc of a circle at the center circle at the center is equal to arc upon radius, that is theta is equal to L upon R, where theta is the angle made in radians subtended at the center by a circle of radius arc R and arc of length L. So this is the theorem proof. Draw a circle of radius R with center at O and radius R. Cut off an arc AB whose length is equal to the radius of the circle. Length is equal to the radius of the circle. So draw a circle of radius R with center at O. Cut off an arc whose length is equal to the radius of the circle. So length of arc AB is equal to R and angle AOB. Now by definition, we have done a definition that says an arc whose length is equal to the radius subtends at the center of a circle equal to 1 radian. So angle AOB is equal to 1 radian by definition. Next thing is cut off another arc AC so that angle AOC is equal to theta and arc AC is equal to L. Length of arc AC is L and angle subtended by this is theta. So cut off another arc whose length is equal to L, arc AC is equal to L, and let angle AOC is equal to theta. Now we know angle subtended at the center of a circle are proportional to the arcs subtending them. Angle subtended at the center of a circle are proportional to the arcs subtending them. Angles subtended at the center means angle AOB upon angle AOC. Angle AOB is subtended by arc AB and angle AOC is subtended by arc AC. So they are proportional, implies 1 radian upon theta is equal to arc AB length RL. This implies theta is equal to L upon R, or L is equal to R theta. So we have reached out on the result theta is equal to L upon R or L is equal to R theta. Now we'll do few questions on this. The first question is, find the radius of the circle, the radius of the circle in which a central angle of 60 degree, central angle of 60 degree intercepts an arc of 198 centimeter. Use pi is equal to 22 upon 7. So solution, theta is equal to 60 degree but we need theta in radians. So to convert this into radians, pi upon 180. So this will give you pi by 3 radians. Now we know the formula, theta is equal to L upon R. This implies R is equal to L upon theta. L is 198 upon theta is pi by 3. So it is 3 upon pi. 198 into 3 into 7 upon 22. Solve this thing. 22 nines are 198. So 9 into 7 into 3. 63 into 3. 189 centimeter. So your radius is 189 centimeter. See, quite easy thing to do. We know the theta, convert that theta into radians. Use the formula theta is equal to L upon R, cross multiply, substitute the values of L and theta, solve, we'll get the required answer. Let's take up another question. Find the angle. Find the angle subtended at the center. Subtended at the center of a circle of find the angle in degrees. You need to find the angle in degrees at the center of a circle of radius 3 centimeter by an arc of length 1 centimeter. By an arc of length 1 centimeter. So solution. So we need to find theta is equal to L upon R, that is 1 by 3 radians. Now we need to convert. It is simple, quite simple. Length upon radius. L upon R will give you the angle in radians. We need to convert this angle into degrees. So to convert this angle into degrees, multiply it with 180 upon pi degrees. This is 180 by 3 into 22 into 7 degrees. 210 by 11 degrees. This is 19 1 by 11 degrees, or you can say 19 degrees 60 by 11 minutes. 19 degrees. Now 60 upon 11 55 5 by 11 minutes, which is 19 degrees 55, sorry 5 only, 5 minutes, and 600 by 11 seconds, which is 19 degree 5 minutes 54 seconds approx. So, sorry, make a correction. It is 300 seconds. So this will be 27 seconds approx. 19 degree 5 minutes 27 seconds approx. So another question. See, we have done in junior classes area of sector, that is pi r square into theta upon 360 degree. Now if you wish to write this in radians, so pi r square theta 360 degrees 2 pi radians, or it is half r square theta. So if angle is measured in radians, then area of sector is half r square theta. Similarly, length of arc, another way of solving the question is 2 pi r into theta upon 360 degree. 2 pi r theta upon 360 degrees 2 pi radians. So 2 pi cancels, r theta. So L is equal to r theta, or theta is equal to L upon r, which was the question theorem we have done earlier by another method. Next is the diameter of a graduated circle is 72 centimeter, and the graduations on its rim are 5 minutes apart. So angular distance between their graduation is 5 minutes. Find the distance. Find the distance from one graduation to another. From one graduation to another. Now just check. You have the circle. Radius is diameter 72, so radius is 36 centimeter. So graduations are done on the circle like this, so that between two graduations the angle is 5 minutes. We need to find how much is the distance between the graduations. So we need to find L. Theta is given, R is given. So R is equal to 36 centimeter, theta is equal to 5 minutes. Now how to convert minutes into radians? It is 5 into theta upon 360 into 60. So that is your angle in terms of 5 into 1 upon 5 minutes. It will be 5 by 60, that will be degrees, into radians, pi upon 180. That is your radians. Theta is equal to 5 minutes is equal to this much radians. Now use the formula. Theta is equal to L upon R, or L is equal to R theta is equal to 36 multiplied by 5 pi upon 60 into 180. So 36 5s are 180, 5 and 5 cancels, pi by 60. So you can further solve pi upon 60. That will give you 22 by 7 into 60. So you can convert this into decimals, or you can leave the question answer over here, pi upon 60 centimeters. Now check out this thing again. How do we have calculated this in radians? 1 degree is equal to pi upon 180 radians. This we have done previously. 1 degree has 60 minutes. So 60 minutes is pi upon 180 radians. So 1 minute is pi upon 60 into 180 radians. So 5 minutes, 5 pi upon 60 into 180. Now before proceeding further, one thing you need to understand, that if the angle is small, if the angle is small and radius is large, then the arc length is approximately equal to the chord. Like you have this large circle, you have this small angle, very small angle, then this chord and the arc are approximately of same length. So in future, when the angle is small and radius is large, then we take the arc length is approximately equal to the chord. Like you have a question, find the radius of the globe. The radius of the globe. The radius of the globe, which is such that the distance between two places, distance between two places on the same meridian, whose latitude differs by 1 degree 10 minutes, may be 0.5 centimeter. So you have two places on the globe whose difference between their latitudes is, this distance is 0.5 centimeter and they differ by 1 degree 10 minutes. They differ by 1 degree 10 minutes. You need to find the radius of the globe. So here you are given with L 0.5 centimeter, theta is equal to 1 degree 10 minutes. 1 degree is pi upon 180 plus 10 minutes. 10 multiplied by pi upon 180 into 60. So take LCM, 6 pi plus pi upon 180 into 6. So that is 7 pi upon 6 into 180. That is your theta. Now you need to find R. Theta is equal to L upon R. This implies R is equal to L upon theta. L is 0.5 divided by theta, 7 pi into 6 into 180. Solve this. You will have 5 by 10 into 6 into 180 into 7 upon 7 into 22. So this goes, 7 goes, 2 3s are 11. So this is 15 into 18 by 11 centimeter. This is the required radius. Solve this, you will get the required answer. Now let's take up another question. That says the perimeter of a certain sector of a circle, the perimeter of certain sector of a circle is equal to is equal to the length of the arc, the length of the arc of a semicircle, having the same radius, express the angle of the sector, express the angle of the sector in degrees. Now you have the circle, say of radius r, you have this sector, say angle theta, radius r, and length is L. So what is the perimeter of the sector? Perimeter of the sector, that is 2r plus L, but we know L is equal to r theta, so I can write 2r plus r theta. That is the perimeter of the sector. And arc length of semicircle, that is half of 2 pi r, which is equal to pi. Now according to question, they are equal, means 2r plus r theta is equal to pi r, or that will give you theta plus 2 is equal to pi, theta is equal to pi minus 2. Now this is radians, you need to express this into degrees, so that will be 22 by 7 minus 2 multiplied by 180 upon 5, that is 22 by 7, 22 by 7 minus 2, 22 minus 14 upon 7 multiplied by 180 into 7 upon 22. This 7 and 7 cancels. 22 minus 14, that will give you 8. 8 in, then it is 2 cancels, 4 into 18, 72, 720 upon 11 degrees. Now you can convert this into mixed fraction. 11 6 are 66, 60, 5 by 11 degrees. Now multiply this thing by, to convert it into minutes and seconds. Convert this into minutes and seconds. So you will have 65 degrees. 5 into 6, 30, 300 by 11 minutes, which is 65 degrees. 11 2s are 22, 80, 11 7s are 3 by 11 minutes. So this is 65 degrees, 27 minutes, and 180 by 11 seconds. This is 65 degree, 27 minutes, and approximately 16 seconds. So that is your answer. Now let's take up another question. It says the radius of Earth being taken, the radius of Earth being taken to 6400 kilometer, and distance of the moon from the Earth being 60 times being 60 times the radius of the earth. 60 times the radius of the earth. Find the radius of the moon. Find the radius of the moon which subtend at the earth, which subtend at the earth, an angle 16 minutes. Angle at the earth is 16 minutes. So you have earth over here, and this is moon. Now from the surface of earth, the distance of the moon is how much? This considered to be the radius, 60 times the radius of earth. So now if you observe, read it out carefully. Find the radius of the moon which subtend at the earth. At the earth means you are measuring from this point at the surface of earth. So you draw a circle whose radius is equal to the distance of the earth from the moon. So distance of the earth from the moon is given by that will be your r is equal to 60 into 6400. This is 384,000 kilometers. That is the radius of the circle drawn from the surface to the passing through the moon. And theta is equal to 16 minutes. To convert this into radians, pi upon 180 into 60. So L is equal to r upon theta. This is 384,000 divided by 16 into 22 multiplied by 7 into 180 into 60. So solve this thing. Sorry, make a correction. We have used the wrong formula. Theta is equal to L upon R. The formula is theta is equal to L upon R. This implies L is equal to R theta. We need to find this radius of the moon. This is your radius of the moon, which is your L. So L is equal to R theta is equal to R is 384,000 multiplied by theta 16 into pi 22 by 7 into 180 into 60. Now you can solve this to find the so this is 640 into 16 into 22 upon 7 into 18. You can solve this thing to find the radius of the moon. Next is one more question. The angular diameter of the moon. The angular diameter of the moon be 30 minutes. How far from the eye how far from the eye a coin of diameter 2.2 centimeter can be held to hide the moon. Now see, there is a moon, and from here a person is observing. That is the angular displacement of the moon. Now if a coin is held, then it must cover the angular displacement of the moon. So if the coin is held, the diameter of the coin is given as, this is the diameter, because if radius is larger and angle is small, then chord and arc are same. So this diameter comes out to be 2.2 centimeter, and here theta is 30 minutes. So theta you are given with 30 minutes, which is 30 into pi upon 180 into 60. This is pi by 360 radians. L is equal to 2.2 centimeter. So we know the formula, theta is equal to L upon R. This implies R is equal to L upon theta is equal to L is 2.2 upon theta, pi upon 360. So this is 22 by 10 into 360 into 7 upon 22. This 22 cancels, 0 and 0 cancels. So on solving, you will get 252 centimeter. So it should be held at a distance 252 centimeter to hide the moon completely. Is that okay? Next is, so one last question for today. A circular wire of radius 3 centimeter. A circular wire of radius 3 centimeter is cut and bent so as to lie along a circle of radius 48 centimeter. Find the angle subtended by the wire at the center of the circle. Find the angle subtended by the wire at the center of the circle. Now circular wire is of circle whose radius is 3. Now what is the length of the wire? Solution: length of the wire, it is 2 pi r, which is circumference, 2 pi into 3, 6 pi centimeter. That is your length of the wire. Now this wire has been cut and opened to bend to lie on a circle of another circle whose radius is 48 centimeter. Now this is 6 pi. You need to find theta. So L in this case is 6 pi. R is equal to 48 centimeter. And what about theta? Theta is equal to L upon R. This is equal to L. L is 6 pi upon 48. That is pi by 8 radians. Now you can always convert that into degrees. Pi by 8 multiplied by 180 upon pi degrees, that will give you 45 by 2 degrees, that is 22 and a half degree, that is 22 degree, half into 60, 30 minutes. So the required angle is 22 degree 30 minutes. So that completes your topic, measurement of angles. Now next is the trigonometric functions, the identities. A few of the 3 identities you have done in previous class in your junior classes. From that onwards, we'll start with the next lecture. Till then, thank you.